This is the City Security Services Limited Challenge Cup third round. Kettering haven't been this far for quite a few years, and the next round is going to be held in January, which will be the quarter-final if Kettering should get through. And as the teams now enter the pitch, I'm joined by Gary Foreman. Good evening, Gary.
Good evening, Paul. Nice warm one.
Some say that. I'll tell the truth. It is pretty chilly up here. Those of you who sat at home with your Christmas decorations up there in front of the fire with a nice cup of cocoa will certainly have the better listening experience than we've got here at the moment. But it's live, and you can hear it here on Poppy's TV audio. Brett Sulkin back in the side and captaining the side tonight. So Berry plays the ball back to Paul White. White has to be quick here. He plays a very heavy touch there. Paul White, he's made a mistake. Plays the ball through. Open goal, headed off the line by Luke Graham. And Berry has to clear the ball, which he does. But so good work there from Meikle and Honus. And first corner of the evening to Kettering Town on our right-hand side at the Brian Martin's Pallets. Short corner taken to Toseland. Left-footed, puts one in. There's Holman, 1-0. Good goal there from Dan Holman. And good cross from Ben Toseland. And Holman puts it away with ease.
Yeah, I was surprised that Ben Toseland wasn't taking the corner kick on that side. It was definitely for a left-footer in-swinger. But it was a short one too, and he did get the cross in, and what a wonderful cross it was. Dan Holman stealing half a yard on the Barwell defence, and as you say, good header right in the corner. Castle no chance.
So 10 minutes gone here at Latimer Park, and it's 1-0 to Kettering Town, just what the doctor ordered.
The problem is with Liam, he doesn't possess it often enough, or doesn't display it often enough. And it can be quite infuriating at times with flicks and 1-2s that just aren't on, and then all of a sudden they come up with some magic and they'll knock one in from 30 yards.
Well, Kettering lose possession to Canavan, who releases the number 3 Putman on the left-hand side, being shadowed by Graham. It's Putman in with the ball again. Back post, cleared by Roe Turner, but it only finds Hildreth. He puts the ball in and goes towards the back post again. Meikle's there. He's shadowing it, and between Meikle and Kazani, they get the ball away. Kazani goes down, loses it. Ball get it back. Canavan, that's the penalty area. He's trying to think about doing a shot, but doesn't. Canavan again, a 1-2. Now it's with Putman on the edge of the penalty area. He puts it in with his left foot, headed out by Luke Graham, but not a good header. Rhys Honus, under pressure, gets tackle from behind, nothing given. That was a definite foul. Putman fires, blocked by Graham. It finds Roe Turner, and he clears the ball superbly to Holman. Holman and on the centre line finds Ben Mills. Ben Mills feeds through towards Honus. Honus comes through. Castle comes out. Castle does well. He blocks him. There's Holman following up, but he can't get the ball, and it is cleared by Barwell. But a good counter attack there from Kettering. He takes his time. He's still with the ball, advancing over the halfway line. It's a through ball, and it's a good through ball. It is the number 4 taken out there. It's the number 6, in fact, Hildreth, but he's beaten to it by Berry, but only gives the ball away there to Canavan, who's in the centre of the park. Canavan, it's a ball through. Paul White comes out, but it's headed out by Roe Turner. Ball have possession. Shot here for Canavan, and that's slammed high and wide of Paul White, but long ball on the opposite side here to Elliot Putman on this left-hand side. He's coming inside, trying to feed through McDonald. He doesn't. A push and a penalty. It's Darrell Berry who's pushed down the number 8 Tompkinson, and he was going away from play as well.
There was no need to put his hands anywhere near the player. He was going away from goal, just needed to shepherd him away, and by instigating contact.
So Bradley Hickey with this penalty high into the centre of the goal. Paul White went the right way, just away from his failing hand, and it is 1-1.
1-0 from nothing as well. We've gifted them the goal there, or rather Jarrell has, for making a challenge that he didn't need to make. So from a defensive point of view, it's very disappointing.
Berry having to come out, which he does. puts the ball through to Mills. Mills, referee sidesteps it towards Meikle. Meikle finds Holman. Holman, he's got Kazani on the right-hand side. Kazani with plenty of space outside the penalty area. Puts the ball in low. There's Meikle, little back flick, cleared. And away come Barwell now. It's their time to counter-attack. Ball put through to McDonald. There's only Berry in front of him. Luke Graham's going into the centre. McDonald comes inside, tries a shot, does a shot, and a brilliant one-handed save there from Paul White. That was going in, no doubt about it, but a fantastic diving one-handed save. And Paul White puts the ball over the bar when a goal seems certain. But he only finds Gascoigne on the halfway line. He pumps the ball back in. And McDonald's there, out comes Paul White. It could be interesting here. Paul White having to backtrack rather quickly. Might get lobbed, doesn't. Low ball comes in. The number 7 gets the ball in, and that just goes wide of Paul White's hand. He was diving in desperation there. That could have been 2-1. Going to be taken by Percival. No, it's not. He's left it. Canavan, a little cheeky flick there from Canavan. A lovely little flick, actually. He gets the ball back on return. Feeds a good square ball through to Putman outside the penalty area. Puts the ball in low. Headed away. And in comes the number 3 of the shot. It comes off. Hits the post and comes out to Berry, who clears it. Well, that was Sulkin heads the ball down to Holman. Holman under pressure. Lovely ball, though, from Holman, releasing Meikle, who's got acres of space here. He sends the penalty area there. Squares the ball to Sulkin. Sulkin with a weak shot. Extends Castle, who collects it rather easily at his near post. Graham turns inside, looks up, puts the ball through to Holman on the halfway line, but robbed by Canavan. Here's McDonald, flicks away Hickey. He's through here, one-on-one, a shot, a save, and a good save by Paul White, who is exposed there. Most of the fans are in the stands. There's 1 or 2 around. In comes the corner now from Milnes. High, Canavan's there, heads it out. Here's Meikle, tries a snapshot, a shot, oh, and on the half volley there, just flashes wide of Liam Castle. Liam Castle to get play back underway, he does so, delivers the ball high. Richens wins that, but Barwell pinched the ball back and fed the ball through, and it should be Holman comes through. Goalkeeper comes out, Holman comes in, and it goes wide of the goal. I thought it was going to go in. That was agonisingly wide. Goalkeeper. Long ball towards McDonald, but Graham wins that. A good header from Luke Graham, finds Holman, who wins it. Holman now on the turn. He's on the right-hand side here, flicks the ball through towards Ben Mills. Lovely ball here. And here's Meikle. Meikle flicks the through to Ben Mills. Might try a shot, does. And a great move by Kettering, but the finish just went over. He's got Morgan in front of him. Here's Morgan, a little black flick to Kay. Kay now comes inside, might try a right-footed shot, does, fires one in, ricochet, and that comes off Luke Graham. It had got Paul White wrong-footed. That could have been a known goal, a foot either way. Touch there. There's Holman on the wing on the far side. Plays it in, but cleared by Hildreth. Only to Milnes. Milnes feeds the ball through towards Meikle. Meikle comes in, shoots. And straight at Castle, who now bowls the ball out to Jarvan Davidson-Miller. He chests it down, cries of handball, but Hildreth gets the ball, pumps the ball forward. Morgan's on the far side. It's Hickey who's got the ball, though. There's a foul on ground there, ignored, blocked by Richens, and out for a throw-in as Barwell go to a penalty shootout, as there goes the final whistle. There's a few more fans now go towards it. 111 have braved this one. So it looks like Barwell are going to take the first penalty. It's going to be just trying to find the spot. And what he's doing down there, it's going to be the number 6. It's Lee Hildreth.
Yep, Hildreth it is.
Paul White.
Going to take this one right-footed. Strides forward, hits it straight down the middle. It was almost a carbon copy of the first penalty that they had.
1-0 to Barwell as Brett Sulkin now steps up. Brett Sulkin against Liam Castle. Castle on his 6-yard box. Needs to get back on the goal line. Sulkin over the ball. Sulkin steps up, takes it, and 1-1, arm raised.
Yeah, Brett down to the left, as the way we look at it. So the keeper's right, but keeper guessed right, but it was in the roof of the net, and he had no chance with that.
Brady Hickey, who scored the penalty in the first half, is back at the end again, facing Paul White, and repeats the dose.
Yep.
2-1.
Paul White guessed the wrong way, went down the right-hand side as he dived to his right, so advantage Barwell.
And Rhys Honus trots up now. Yes, but he took one of the worst penalties that we've seen in a long time. And then Ben Mills came along, yes, so we've now got to see what Rhys can do. Been in excellent form all season. Letting Paul White to go back the referee, so Honus against Castle. Great penalty from Honus, makes it 2-2.
Just under the keeper's dive, that one he guessed right, but unlike his last effort, that was struck with more conviction from Rhys Honus. Had enough power to go under the body, so all square. Messiah
McDonald then for Barwell takes his turn.
He's not the Messiah.
He's just a naughty boy, yeah. Had to have said, didn't it? Had to have said.
If he misses it, he's definitely not the Messiah, as far as Barwell are concerned.
Well, referee stopping him from taking optics on the spot. Yes, must get it exactly right. All the Barwell team are out of the dugout. All Kettering team are in the dugout. So up steps Messiah McDonald, a little trot up, takes it. Paul White got a fingertip to it, but it goes in. 3-2 to Barwell.
That was close. That was close to Paul White's outstretched glove. It must have skimmed it, warmed his hand up as it went by.
Nathaniel Rowe Turner, never seen him take a penalty, so this is going to be a first. So Rowe Turner against Castle. Rowe Turner takes his time whistle, goes up Semsworth to a little trot, little more trot, takes 3 efforts, sends the keeper the wrong way, and 3-3.
Yep, Snoop was very cool about that. He did that little stuttering run-up, which we don't like to see, but it worked for him.
The boos ring out as Liam Canavan, the ex-Poppy, steps up to put one in against Paul White. So Liam Canavan, once a Kettering Town hero, now is facing goalkeeper Paul White. Canavan steps up into the ball here and misses! Hits the bar! And
hits the bar.
It comes out and misses. Kettering take advantage.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Liam.
So a bit of pressure there from Canavan. The Kettering fans baiting him as he went for that. And it's going to be Dan Holman who scored Kettering's opening goal in this, well, the only goal for Kettering in this game on 9 minutes. He's facing Canavan. Referee now as Canavan is facing Castle, in fact. I've gone Canavan mad, haven't I?
I know. Yeah, and the referee's telling Dan Holman to move the ball back about 2 inches onto the spot. He's now satisfied. Here we go.
So, Holman. Easy peasy, puts it by Castle, who doesn't move. Kettering take the advantage, 4-3.
Yep, kept his nerve well there. Castle was waiting to see that in that time. He wasn't going to commit early. He wanted to see which way the ball was going. By the time he worked out which way the ball was going, it hit the back of the net.
Going to be Elliot Putman then to bring the scores at level for Barwell, but of course they have missed one.
Yeah, this is a must score for
This is a must score for Barwell, yes. So Elliot Putman, who's had a good game for the Leicestershire side, steps up, takes it, and it's all over. Blazes it over the bar.
All over the top.
Hits the chimney, and Kettering Town win by 4 goals to 3 in the penalty shootout.